Hello everybody. I thought I'd make a short video to talk about the remedy kit, the Ainsworth 42 remedy kit that I always use with my family, and I always suggest to my patients to get one and have at home. I thought I would wear like a white coat today and a stethoscope to make myself more serious and presentable, but I don't have any, so that will do for now. So when I used to live in Greece, we had access to homeopathic remedies in pharmacies day and night. So if you had something going on with you in the middle of the night and you needed a homeopathic remedy, or your child was ill or whatever, you could go into a homeopathic pharmacy and in the middle of the night and get some remedies. They didn't have everything, but they had the essentials. When I moved in the UK, I realized there's no such thing. So you cannot have access any day or time, or weekends even, to homeopathic remedies. So I realized I had to build up kind of stock of homeopathic remedies to have in case of emergencies and in case I needed some after hours, because it would usually take from the pharmacy, if I ordered something, like a couple of days for it to arrive, and then time was wasted and the symptoms were different. So I needed to have some remedies at home, and I used to gradually build up a big homeopathic kind of stock. And then I came across, but that was not very manageable because I had to, take a lot of bottles with me when I had to travel or when I used to go out and about with the children. But then I came across this beauty, which is so useful to have at home, and there's so many benefits into having it for yourself and your family, because you can have access to remedies anytime you need them. All the essential remedies you would need are here. So if you either treat yourself or you treat your children, you can have access to the remedies at any day and time. So why would someone need a remedy kit to have at home? So this is the Ainsworth 42 remedy kit. It's got 42 remedies apparently in there that are all in 30C potency, which means very useful remedies to have at home for first aid use, and things that could happen with your family or your children or yourself, and you would need something to reach to and give a remedy to address an acute situation, like a bump or a bruise or a fall or a cough, or an earache that is happening in the middle of the night, and you need to reach out to some remedies to treat the symptoms. So using the homeopathic kit and starting using homeopathy with myself and my children as they were growing up was that we stopped going to the GP because we used to go all the time because we had an earache or sore throat or a tummy ache or whatever. And then using the homeopathic remedies and having this booklet, or then I got myself some first aid other books to study a bit more. Then I realized that we didn't use the doctor anymore. So life kind of became more easy. We use common sense. If it's a situation where you need to see a GP or to go to hospital to A&E, you just do that. I'm just talking about simple first aid ailments that you would have with children or yourself, with colds and coughs and earaches and general malaise. As a mother, I felt really, really empowered. And that was when I had no idea about what homeopathy can do on a deeper level, on the mental emotion. That was just treating my children for first aid ailments, and myself and my husband. So it was a great thing to actually have control over my own health. And the other thing is why I recommend this for my patients to have is because it makes my life and my job much easier. Because when I get a call from a patient and they say, I've got this symptom and I've got this fever or this cough or this headache and it's not going away and I'm trying everything and I need some help, I just say, go to your remedy kit and try this remedy for this specific symptom. And if that remedy doesn't work, then I go and tell them, try something else. You can see the practicality of it. So I don't have to send them by post lots and lots of remedies, which, takes time for them to arrive. And then by that time, the symptoms have changed and they're feeling something different, or, something else is coming up. So they have all the remedies at home and they can use them whenever they need them. Just make homeopathic kits as well. Like Helios, and this is my first remedy kit that I ever had, and it's just destroyed. It's just kind of falling apart. But that's like, it's got 16 remedies in here, so that wasn't enough for me. I think Helios makes another one with 36 remedies, but the Ainsworth one has 42, and this is the one I recommend. I find the price and what you get for it, it's really good quality and really good value. A bit about how you would use this remedy kit and what would you do if you're not seeing a homeopath or you want to do it by yourself. So it's got an excellent little booklet coming with the remedy kit that explains everything in here. So there is the 42 essential remedies here that's listed. So from arnica to apis to arsenicum album to sulfur staphylos aureus silica, the remedies you would need in a first aid situation, most of them are here. And then it's got what we call the materia medica, which is explanation of the remedies and like the what we call the picture of the remedy and what they're used for. So you go through, it's quite a nice and pleasant read for you to do. And then going through, it goes into kind of what conditions we would treat with the remedies that are listed and they're included in the box. So for instance, everything you would possibly need is here. Headaches, earaches. I've used so many times homeopathic remedies for earaches for my children when they were young. Fevers all the time. You would reach for a remedy that match the symptoms that you see your child having. So it's not just giving some paracetamol for or some Calpol for the fever to just go down. You just treat the presenting symptoms, what you witness with your child going on. Are they thirsty? Are they hungry? What sort of energy do they have? Do they want to jump up and down with a fever, or they're just lying there listless? They don't want to be bothered. Are they thirsty? Do they want to drink, or warm drinks, cold drinks? You actually connect with your child because you're actually observing what is going on with them, body and mind, and you actually pick a remedy from the remedy kit using your booklets. And sometimes the remedy works straight away and you feel like a superwoman or a superman or whatever. But sometimes it doesn't, and then you have to change a remedy and find another one and find the appropriate one. But when it does actually help, you feel on top of the world. You feel so fulfilled and so empowered because you are taking your health in your own two hands. Two are widely used arnica for all the effects of injuries and trauma, post-operative recovery. So it's a remedy you would use in first aid situations of a bump, a bruise, a fall, a sprain, a strain, something that, you know, first aid injuries. Very commonly used remedy, belladonna. That's for sudden violent inflammations of fever. A child in the middle of the night has a soaring fever, bright red cheeks, glistening eyes, got nightmares, you know, has a kind of this, what do we call them, febrile convulsions sometimes. So this is an excellent remedy for this situation. So going through the booklet, sore throats, and the different, you know, situations when we have a sore throat, or is it red and inflamed, is there dry, is there mucus or not mucus, or is there a smell? So you would go through the symptoms and just try find the most appropriate remedy to any situation you're dealing with. Travel sickness, toothache, teething, yeah, it's fantastic. And actually it's got a section that includes your pet. So if your pet has an injury, you can just give it to your pet, your dog or your cat or your horse or whatever. And the remedies are very safe to use to all the family and your pets included. And it even got a few instructions how to actually administer the remedies to your pet. So the remedy kit is fantastic for you to have when you're traveling, when you go away for the night, or when you go even to the playground with the children. It's quite compacted. You can see you can fit it anywhere. in your purse, in your bag. What I need to point out is that it just treats an acute situation and something usually on the physical level. All the remedies are in 30C potency. So for more kind of in-depth problems like depression, anxiety, mental, emotional issues, you would have to see a homeopath because, you know, maybe you can try a few things out, see if they help, but usually you would need a much more in-depth consultation with a professional to kind of go through everything, because with homeopathy we just treat the whole picture on a mental, emotional and physical level. So I would definitely suggest for more in-depth and chronic problems that you would consult a professional homeopath like myself. This is a remedy kit, and the way it's packaged, I ordered these from Ainsworth for my patients, my clients, and they are included in a health package that I've created on my website, and if you are interested you can look into that. But maybe we can go through all the remedies in alphabetical order and just go through what they're good for and what not. And you know, if you're interested into that, let me know. Maybe I can do another video from, you know, A to S. This is as far as it goes. And let me know what else you would like to see and what else you would like me to talk about. And thank you very much.